This hip flexor rolling is very important for a majority of back problems. It releases specifically the psoas, TFL, and IT band. The psoas muscle starts from the back, cuts across the abdomen, and runs along the front hip. The TFL starts from the ASIS, which is the bony protuberance in the front hip, and runs down a few inches. The IT band starts from the top of the pelvic bone and runs down the lateral side of the leg to the lateral knee. The rolling will address these three areas. First position will be in the anterior pelvis. The second position is 45 degrees to the side of the first position. And the third position is about 90 degrees from the first position. The first position is in the front hip where the hip creases. You can find it more easily when flexing at the hip, sitting, or when lifting your leg. You will want to place the roller on one side at a time. You do not want to place it in the center of your pelvis, and the general rule of thumb is that the edge of the roller should not cross the inner thigh line. Place the roller on the hip crease on one side while you're in a plank position, balancing on the roller while keeping the other side elevated to keep your hips level. While on your elbows and toes, you will be rolling an inch above and an inch below the hip crease slowly and continuously for 1 minute. If the pressure is too much or if balancing on the roller is too difficult, you could bring the opposite leg up and bend to help with balance and take some of the pressure off the hip. To move from the first to second position, rotate your body 45 degrees to the side. You'll notice that your body position changes slightly, but the roller does not move from the hip crease. You'll be partially on your elbow and partially on your hand. Feet are staggered and separated, and your body is 45 degrees to the floor. Everything else is the same, an inch above and below the hip crease for another minute. If you are hitting the ASIS, you are going too high. The third and final position, the location you're working on will be from the top of the hip down to that hip bone that sticks out called the greater trochanter. This is a larger space, about 3 to 4 inches, you'll be working along in the side hip. You will want to place the roller directly on the side of the hip in a side plank position. You will want to cross the top leg over and place the foot flat on the ground for stability and use this foot to roll up and down on the roller for another minute. All three positions should be done at least once a day.